education is the answer to so many of our societal problems, and that it's the way for people's lives to be transformed. We have very talented, bright kids who are coming from disadvantaged backgrounds, and what they really need to kind of help them break out is a chance at a good education.
The DMSF organization takes the best and brightest kids from these communities and gives them an opportunity to excel.
I was after school and I was playing chess, and my 8th grade teacher walks into the room. He has the DMSF application in his hand, and he throws it across the table, ruins the chess game, and he says, "Bernard, you need to fill this out right now."
I first heard about the Daniel Murphy Scholarship Fund when a representative came to my grade school. They were giving scholarships to kids who wanted to go to private school. And so I immediately was like, yeah, that sounds so cool.
The Daniel Murphy Scholarship Fund has been around for 2.5 decades, and 2,000 kids have had their lives changed.
This is an idea that got started by two brothers who wanted to do something to honor their father's memory. It started with 2 scholars receiving a scholarship back in 1989. We received probably close to 1,200 applications every year from kids in Chicago public and parochial schools. We then pull out maybe 230 to interview. After the interviews are over, the group of volunteers who have done the interviewing actually make the decisions about whether or not to award a scholarship to that student.
I think initially some families and scholars come to us because it's tuition assistance. Beyond that, sort of what ensures their success is the academic and emotional and social supports that we offer.
It starts in the summer, right after they get out of 8th grade. We have a 2-week bridge program that focuses on language skills and study skills.
So the Caddy program begins the summer after their freshman year.
The Caddy program was one where we all live in dorms. We caddy at different country clubs.
It does open up the Chick Evans Scholarship for those kids.
The Chick Evans Scholarship is a scholarship for golf caddies who have, the academic potential as well, and also an excellent caddy record.
The thing that I remember the most from the Caddy program was the conversations that I had with the golfers. I think I learned a lot about business, a lot about etiquette, and a lot about how to carry myself as a young man.
If you're making a contribution to us, we leverage your investment. You stick with us for 4 years, and so you're paying about anywhere between 1/3 to 1/4 of the actual cost of that education. And that kid might qualify for a college scholarship. So guess what? That quarter that you just paid not only leveraged the high school education at 100%, but a big chunk of the college.
In the last 4 years or so, 100% of our graduating seniors go on to 4-year colleges.
College was a big dream of mine. No one in my entire family has ever graduated from college. And I knew that I had to get the right education prior to going to college if I wanted to succeed in that.
One of the things that I think is really important is to see our alums come back to us and want to give back to the students who are coming behind them.
As a DMSF alumni, the most important thing to me is giving back, because I can very candidly say that the DMSF organization really did change my life. They were the stepping stone to my life as I know it now.
That's really the goal, and we want our kids, our scholars, to step up and take our place and do the same thing for other kids just like themselves.
Now, I think there is a ripple effect when you're providing an education to somebody, because when that student succeeds, finishes college, goes out and gets themselves a good job, that's going to help their entire family and their community.
You're taking kids that wouldn't have had the opportunity, giving them the success that they need, and they are then the leaders essentially of tomorrow.
And I always point to the Daniel Murphy Scholarship Fund. And with every inkling in my heart, it is the one thing that changed my life.
I'm Susan Noyes, founder and publisher of Make It Better Media. I love the Daniel Murphy Scholarship Fund because they identify young people with the potential to be the true leaders of tomorrow, and they help them get scholarships and all kinds of other support for prep schools, and they leverage money that they spend by networking with other nonprofits and the schools themselves.